I'm going to put a door in here. So I got a little bit of that tar that I was using on the roof the other day. I've cut a groove with the circuit saw, angle grinder, and so that this is level. And I'll put some paper down, bitumen paper. It doesn't get wet here because it's completely built over with the roof, but I think there might be some moisture that can come up through the sand because these bricks are laid in sand. They didn't anticipate that the door would stick out slightly. Maybe they thought I would make a sill there. So I've popped the door off its frame and supposed to sit on there like that. Right up on a knot. Well, that's the board vertical. I think I might use that as my basis for this one because it doesn't really make a difference which one you use. I'm using screws so I can change it easily enough. I'll take the screws out and put nails in later on because I don't want it looking unnecessarily different. Honestly, that's shocking that. 2.8 millimetres, 2.8 centimetres. It kind of gives you no margin because, well, if I was building that, well, you see I've got a video of me building one of these and I think it was probably 3 inches thick. I'm hoping that it's going to warm up a little bit during the day because it's about -17 at the moment, and that's just a little bit too cold, really. Oh, that's pretty good. That's more or less good. And I'm just ahead of my line that I did. I'd quite like it to go down a little bit there. I don't really know how that'll be, just get a bit of weight on it really. Fine, we're going to fiddle around with this a bit, I'll film it a bit. It was a bit cold yesterday at -17 Celsius, and the batteries on the camera didn't really like that very much, so I didn't do any more filming after that first little bit there. But today it's a little bit warmer at -13 Celsius, and that means that we can probably do a little bit of work with the camera. So I'm going to do this other door, so it's the same principle, so I thought perhaps you'd like to just see that instead. See how much you can cope with. I don't have much faith in the batteries at this temperature. The camera's very cold, it's really hard during the night. Chainsaw with me today, so I'm using a combination of the circle saw and a handsaw. But at this temperature, or actually most of this winter, I've had electricity on the car. The car has a motor warmer, which is invaluable in this weather because you wouldn't get started on that diesel engine without it. The other thing is that the batteries don't charge unless they're warm enough, and the batteries don't give the same output when they're cold either. So. Everybody's curious to know what it takes to keep warm in this cold weather. You might have often seen me just wearing one glove and I just change hands with that glove. And that's one of the good things about mittens, is that they're kind of ambidextrous. So you've always got one warm glove, so when the one hand starts getting cold you can just switch it and that'll, you know, keep the glove warm and dry. Today I've gone for a down jacket underneath. You see my sheepskin's starting to fall apart now. Thick jumper, cotton shirt, and then merino wool underclothes, trousers, and they're like pyjamas. But today I've actually got a second pair of wool under trousers. So I've got two pairs of wool under trousers and one over top. You know, work trousers. And then my hat is made out of fur. Sheepskin. And I like the leather coat because it doesn't pick up sawdust and it gets torn quite easily, but I just repair it. One of the biggest problems with this cold weather is that you dress for standing still, which means that you get too hot as soon as you do your work. So you have to keep on opening up to vent a bit of hot air. I don't do enough of that already with my mouth. It's very low to me. Doesn't take much to get too hot, does it? Another important factor when it's very, very cold is the importance of having the right size shoes. I've got quite thick socks on, and these are my cold weather winter boots, and they're actually too big for me, really, normally. I only wear them when it's very cold. They're a size larger than normal, and that gives my toes space to wiggle around, which is quite important when it's cold. If it's even colder than this, if it's up towards -20, -25, then I wouldn't use these. I'd use two pairs. I'd have a lighter pair and then a kind of boot that goes over the top. You've seen it in an earlier video I was wearing them one day, but actually it just wasn't cold enough, so I got a bit too hot that day too. So there's different degrees of clothing depending on the job you're doing and just how cold it is. I don't usually work if it's 20 minus because it's just it's not very practical. Just hit the other screw, I think.